Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Cartoon Soup podcast. I'm Marco. I'm here with Mao. Today we are continuing our Batman animated retrospective. We're talking about Batman: The Long Halloween parts 1 and 2. Yeah, let's just get started. You're doing the synopsis for this one, right?
Actually, can we talk about the elephant in the room?
Yeah.
How the fuck did we forget to record this? How did it take us actual literal months to realize, oh no, we forgot to record an episode?
So we wrote the notes for these like so long ago, and we totally forgot that we didn't record it. And we're recording it now months after we first watched it.
Months after we recorded like the last Batman film.
Yeah. I think there are just too many Batman films that we kind of got confused or something.
I guess. But also this is a disclaimer. Do not ask me the context of any of my notes. I remember nothing. Okay, well, let's talk about the plot. Okay. After a notable mobster is whacked on Halloween, Gordon, Dent, and Batman make a deal to catch the killer. After a bloodline is ended and Dent becomes Two-Face, they kind of accomplish that, technically, but not really though.
Okay, so the animation in this movie compared to the other Batman movies, in my opinion, looks a lot better. I know it looks a lot like that one animated TV show, Archer, I think is what's called.
That's literally one of my notes. I love the art style and it reminded me of Archer.
Yeah, it reminds. I haven't watched Archer, but it looks a lot like it. But I really did like the thick line art, and I thought the this new animation style was a lot better than the old ones. Just overall, a way better experience. I think these are some decent movies. I like what they did with Two Face and everything, but my god, the pacing of the movie was so slow. The pacing of the second movie was definitely better. I just got kind of bored after a while, especially considering that this deals with Falcone and like mobsters, and I'm just not interested in Batman plot lines that deal with like gang members. Like if I want to watch a Batman movie, I want supervillains, not gang members. And I just kind of lost interest because of that. But I still thought this was a pretty good movie, the two of them. So I hate Falcone's son. God, that man gives me such bad vibes. And when he tries to kiss Selena, ew. Like what the fuck is with that man? I don't know how obvious the mystery of the holiday murderer is. During the first movie, I couldn't tell who it was, but by the second movie, it got a bit too obvious. Mal, did you find it obvious in the first movie?
I'm gonna be so frank with you. I was just really caught up in the story that was unfolding to me that I wasn't looking into the future and trying to figure it out.
Mm, mm, okay.
Because unlike you, I actually was very interested in like the mobster storyline because it sort of felt like a breath of fresh air.
Or how I
A
say it,
ve-
a breath of fresh air.
It felt like a breath of fresh air because we're used to sort of like these like mutant criminals
Mhm.
for Batman's villains, but these were just straight up like literal mobsters. So that was I don't know, that was so fun. I think it's also why I really love the Penguin television show.
Mm,
It was so fun to just like see a different villain.
mm. What I will say too is this is early Batman, like Batman during his early stages, and so that really worked for me too. I'm sure it did work for you too as well. Um, but yeah, I'm just not a big fan of like gang member storylines in Batman. Anyways, I was saying, I found it very obvious by the second movie who the holiday murderer was, and we'll talk more about the holiday murderer later. The calendar man is a necessary part of the story when it comes to the mystery, but man, I felt uncomfortable when he showed up. Something about that man is creepy and off, and I think they did a really good job at making him creepy. Like that was crazy.
I think he was sort of supposed to be like Hannibal Lecter.
Really.
That's the vibe he was giving me.
Hmm. The Solomon Grundy and Two Face friendship is something I wasn't expecting at the end, but ended up loving. I also love how Batman treats Solomon Grundy. Like, I thought it was very like nice and sweet that he was nice to Solomon Grundy during like the time he was in the sewers. I thought that was very sweet, and like it's a side of Batman that I wish we could see more of in Batman media, and hopefully we do.
And I have a note here that says I think Batman and Calendar Man should have smooched. Not in a gay way either. So, I guess that's how I felt about their dynamic.
Oh my god. Calendar Man and Batman should smooch? That's crazy.
But I like how I clarified not in a gay way. So
Damn,
whatever that means.
I really wish we remembered to record this so that way I got your thoughts on why. But now we will never know. We will never
You know,
know.
no, it's this. I think that platonic male friendships, I think they should be more intimate with each other, and I think that includes kissing on the lips.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good for you, I guess. Okay, so at the end when they revealed the holiday killer, Batman decides to let the person go. Does this make sense to you? Because it did not make sense to me, the fact that he let the person go. Like, I get what kind of relationship he has with the holiday killer, but at the same time, I don't think it's enough to have a scene where he decides to let the holiday killer go.
Why are you just not saying who it is?
So true. The holiday killer is Two-Face's wife, I think
Yeah.
is that, yeah. It's because I didn't really remember, that's why.
Yeah, her name is, like, Gilda or something.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, the holiday killer is Two-Face's wife, and I get that makes sense, especially considering what happened to Two-Face in this movie. But also, I don't think it makes sense for Batman to let Hilda go. You know.
He's just a feminist.
And you know what? We love that for him.
Actually, I don't know why he let her go.
But does it make sense to you?
I mean, he lets Joker go all the time.
I know, but he lets Joker go to the police, doesn't he?
Yeah, knowing full and well that Joker is going to get out.
I guess that kind of is the same. I'm just, you know what? You got a point. You got a point.
Also, I'm, like, genuinely missing the whole context of all of this, so I'm making a wild speculation. You know what? I'm gonna say yes, it makes sense that he let her go.
Okay. It has been a while. I skimmed through the movie, the first one, before we recorded this, but like I didn't watch the ending of the second movie, so I don't remember how exactly he lets her go. I just remember that he does. So I also maybe if I rewatched it, it would make more sense to me. But for now, it does not make sense to me that he lets her go at the end, and that's my notes.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself. So I did read the comic, guys, I read the comic. So some of my notes are also about the comic. So this says, in the comic, Catwoman has ratty ass whiskers on her cowl, which she does. I'm so glad they got rid of them in the movie.
So I like skimmed through a few pages of the comic online. The character designs are
Oh my god,
kind
get
of
over
weird in
yourself.
that,
Get over yourself.
aren't they? I find the character.
It's stylized art.
I get that, but like I feel like the way they did it in the movie was like way different than what the way the comic did it. You know?
I like both the art in the comic and
Hmm.
the film.
Hmm.
I really like the art in the
Did
comic.
did Calendar Man look at more freaky?
Yeah, actually. Everyone looked freaky.
Okay,
Did
true.
did were you able to see, the Joker? How the Joker looks?
I do not see how the Joker looks
He
now.
looks fucking insane in the comic. Actually, right now, look up Joker Long Halloween comic or something. Actually, you know what? He looks like the Grinch
Is it the one with the big nose,
with the big teeth.
with the big like toothpick teeth?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy.
I love this
Can
so
I
much.
say I don't? What do you think about the Joker's hair in the movie?
I don't remember what he looks like. Hold
He
on.
has these like little he has these little like cunty curls at the edge of his
Oh,
face. And I'm like it's kinda slay, but like at the same time it's kinda bad, you
let's see.
know?
Cunty curls at the e Oh, yeah, I mean, it's whatever.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
Yeah.
look crazy.
Oh, speaking of the comic, I want to talk about a change that doesn't make sense to me. In the comic, it was an Irish gang that does the bombing and gets shot up, but they changed it to a Chinese gang. The only reason I can guess as to why they did that was because they were trying to consolidate the story. And there is exactly one, count 'em, one connection to Chinatown in the comic. It's revealed that the person making the guns live in Chinatown. So I'm guessing that they just like cut out the whole story that had to do with the Irish gang and just been like, okay, it'll also be the Chinese gang. But also, if you're gonna cut the story up into two different films, yeah, I know you said you had a problem with the pacing. I did not. I am someone who can watch like a 3-hour movie and be totally fine with it. I felt like you could have added the Irish gang in there. Okay. I love how the calendar man has such luscious eyelashes. I think that's also I think that's also why I mean, yeah, I mean, okay, men with luscious eyelashes do scare me, and I think that added to the creepiness of his character. Uh, Cartoon logic, but I cannot understand how a bullet can explode a table. Next note. You know what I love about this movie? They reload guns. I think this was a reference to there was some other Batman movie that we watched where they had I think the Joker had like a 6 caliber gun, but he shot like 8 times and it angered me or something. So, I guess I'm giving
Yeah,
this yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a movie about Two-Face. It was like the retro Batman one that was like
Yeah.
more I forgot what it was called.
Yeah.
The one inspired by the live action like Batman show from the God, I
60s.
don't 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess I enjoyed the the
The fact
slightly
that they
more
actually reloaded.
yeah. Next note, Selena stole from a black woman. Okay. Also, that Batman reveal, I completely refuse to believe that Selena would have such a ridiculous slip up and expose Batman's identity that easily. I think this happened on like a boat scene or something. Yeah, she did strangely slip up, which I could not believe happening.
It was the end of the first movie where Falcone's son gets murdered. He's like, "Wait, Bruce Wayne is Batman?" And then he gets shot.
I love that
But yeah.
actually.
But yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. Selena's way smarter than that, let's be real.
Yeah, yeah.
But I also find it funny how Falcone's son just dies right after.
Or does he? Wait, does he die? No, he doesn't die in this. No, he doesn't die in this. Okay.
He does, yeah. What are you
He
talking
d
about? Yeah,
like,
Falcone's son.
he actually dies?
Let me double check.
This
Yeah, Falcone's son gets shot and then falls into the sea and
like, he
dies.
actually but for real dies?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
In the comic, he doesn't die.
Really?
Are we sure he dies? Or are we sure he just
Does
didn't fake die?
does he get shot like in the comic?
Well, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't actually die.
Maybe I'm wrong then. I kind of swore he actually dies, but maybe I'm wrong.
Hold on. We're talking about the skinny one, right?
Yeah, the skinny one. He doesn't
Who
die?
the dad doesn't care for.
Yeah, that the skinny one, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't die because in the comics that come after this, he's like a really a really integral part of the story.
Okay. I kind of swore he actually died, but I'll trust you. I'll believe in you.
I don't know if it actually happens in the movie because the movie is a little different from the comic, but I know that in the comic he lives.
Hmm.
Okay, I love a sassy Alfred. I love how he has a substantial amount of lines in this. A well-rounded Batman also has a very sassy Alfred. Next note, Arkham Asylum having a Taco Tuesday is kind of funny. Okay. Sophia, my beloved, she found her way into my heart, and I'm not just saying this because she's a big, strong lady. Okay, I kind of am. Um,
Now, I was literally gonna say, when you said Sophia, like, fell into my heart, I'm like, I was about to say, are you talking about the butch woman? And I knew it, I knew it.
not Butch.
But are you talking about the big strong lady, you know?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sophia Gigante. Oh my god. I love her so much. And that okay, that's what made her perceived death at the end very sad. Now, ooh, spoilers for the Batman comic Dark Victory, which happens after this. She lived, she's alive, and she's also a very not to spoil anything, she's a very integral part of the comic Dark Victory.
Can I be honest?
What?
I thought you said she was a fairy, not a fairy.
Man, I wish she was a fairy. Okay, last note. A fun fact, the voice actor for Selena was Naya Rivera. I don't know why I wanted to point that out.
I think it's because we talk about how much I hate you pointing out voice actors.
I don't remember you saying you hate it.
I well, here's the thing, I kinda hate seeing the connections between voice actors, and it
Mm,
frustrates me. And I'm like, "Wow, you can't do this. No."
so
Um,
are you upset that Catwoman was voiced by one of the best characters in Glee?
Not Glee. Why do we have to
Yeah,
talk
she's
about
from
Glee?
Glee.
Why do we have
She's
to
from Glee.
bring up Glee in 2026 is so not it.
She's from Glee.
Alright, overall thoughts? Overall, I thought this was a pretty decent like pair of movies. I liked what they did with Two Face. What was that look for?
You said decent, and it decent. Okay. No, continue with your thoughts.
Okay, wait, no, but did you not like this then?
You said okay. No, I loved it, which is why I'm surprised you're saying decent.
Oh, okay. I found them okay. I liked them. I thought they were decent. Yeah. I just okay. I was not interested in the gang members. Like none of that interested me. I thought it was a bit. I got kind of bored with the slow pacing. I'm gonna be real with you, especially during the first movie. And I thought what they did. I mostly liked what they did with Two Face and like the other supervillains. I still don't like Falcone's son. I thought Calendar Man was creepy, but I found this to be like a fun like holiday movie. I thought it was okay.
Okay, well, this was more of a drama, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the complexity of the story, the cork board needed to connect all the players, the exploration of the characters. This kind of reminds me of The Mask of Phantasm in that sense. Also, the length of the movie. Did not mind. Some people, including maybe Marco, have an issue with watching 2+ hour movies. I did not. I thought the pacing was fine. Maybe I'm crazy for that. Anyone who read the source material, me included, could argue that it could have been longer, but I really did love this mob boss Batman soap opera. It was fun. I do prefer the comic though.
Okay, Mel, I will ask you this for basically the last time. Well, we do have to record the newest Batman movie still. Um,
Shut up.
okay, let's forget I said that. If you had to rank this from S to F, where would you rank it?
A. It's getting an A. What about you,
Both of
Marco?
them?
Yes, both of them. Both of them. Both A. What about you,
All
Marco?
right, I think I would give them both a B.
Ugh,
What? I
whatever.
thought they were. I thought they were like decent. Like I thought they were good.
Mhm.
Mel hates it when I disagree with her.
I do.
Yeah, anyways, you guys, that's our thoughts on Batman The Long Halloween. Our social medias are in the description. We have a gaming channel as well. Check that out. And that's everything for now. Don't let your brains become soup. Goodbye.